So, Izzy,
Hello.
how's it doing? How's it going? You just had a couple of days of learning a bit more about breathwork, a bit more about meditation,
Yes.
and maybe about yourself and storytelling.
Yeah.
And we just ended by doing a little group meditation with some giggles, but it's really fucking good. And we did some exercises as well about going into the emotion and storytelling. How do you feel now? And give us a bit of a synopsis of it.
I feel wonderful. I feel one, lighter. Two, that this is something for me personally that I've been missing for a significant portion of time. It's stuff I have visited before, but not to this extent or this level or with your level of expertise to pass on your knowledge. So for me, definitely something that I want to invest more of my own energy in and also pass on to others. So now I feel like I would have the tools available to do that based on the work that we did together as a group and individually. So yeah, it was wonderful.
And what, how did you, so you knew a little bit about breath, but we dived into a few little things, but we did kind of go a lot into the emotion of how to connect to the emotion. Did you enjoy that? Did you manage to dive into your emotion a little bit more? Like you said, you seem lighter. Your body language, just that little bit more lighter now than it was. Do you think that's because you dived into the emotion a bit of telling
I
a
think
story?
so. I think it's also acknowledging what this weekend has allowed me to do is acknowledging, like I said, what I'm missing from my current situation to be the best version of myself. I think there are aspects that I'm neglecting, and my emotional side is that I wear my heart on my sleeve. I will tell anybody my story. I can cry in a second. I'm not like I don't struggle to show emotion, I don't think, but it's not, I'm not always surrounded in an environment that is conducive to doing that.
Okay.
So therefore sometimes you're not going as deep as you probably need to, and perhaps you're learning new habits and tools to kind of cover those things up. So it's been great to go a little bit deeper and realise there are potentially still things that are ongoing work. You don't just deal with it at one time.
Yeah, and then it's gone. It's like always a bit around.
Yeah, and it's going to come around in other ways, and we're all on a journey, we're all on a healing thing, and I still have a relationship to develop with myself before potentially it impacting on the relationships around me, so making sure we do that.
Do you think there's something though that you can use these little tools and then a little bit more of understanding of yourself to help other people?
Absolutely. I feel, one, that I want to do a breathwork practice for myself. I'm going to be following you avidly and taking your skills with me. I feel more comfortable probably introducing some breathwork pranayama into my yoga. I have shied away from that because it wasn't covered extensively in my yoga teacher training, and I didn't want to impart anything that I didn't understand myself.
Yeah.
I don't think you should do that. I think it's dangerous to do that, or to fake it is not it's not something I kind of believe in. So I think we all, to an element, are always going to play a part when as a teacher.
Exactly.
You have to sound like you definitely do know, even if you don't have prior knowledge or experience, but you're also going to people that do know more than you and absorbing that and learning, like your weekend teachers, actual skills so that you can pass it on.
Tangible ones you can use, and then a little bit about the safety as well, and what areas maybe not to push people too much, how to use 5-minute tools. You deal with people in the fitness as well, fitness and yoga.
I do. So not all of them are accustomed to going anywhere near breath work.
Right.
Be it definitely for 95% of the people that I teach yoga to, it will be their first time they've ever even thought about how they breathe.
But on that point, do you think you could nip in there with like a 5-minute or a 10-minute thing?
And
you know,
perhaps my judgment that they wouldn't relate well to that is wrong. I can't know, actually.
Exactly. It's something I was thinking before, and you mentioned it. It's like, that's why hopefully with the things we've done, they're quite enjoyable and fun. And before they know it, they're feeling different, like the 5 to thrive, you know, playing with something like that, a small breathwork technique with a little bit of an affirmation. It's going to make a huge difference, I think. Throw it into the middle of the class.
Potentially, I'm missing a window there in helping some people that would, just because I'm thinking there might be 1 or 2 people that it might alienate or make them feel a little bit more uncomfortable, and they might not come back. But if 80% of the people do get something out of it, then I need to cater for those people as well.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Beautiful.
You. Thank you.
Cheers.